You know who I bet's really glad another Frankenstein movie came out? Aaron Eckhart. Just a guess. Victor Frankenstein is the name of the movie, also the name of the doctor who created the horrible stitched-together monster that was brought back to life with the help of his friend Igor. This once again follows that story, puts a little bit of a spin on it, and wants us to come into the world in a new and fresh way. But does it work? Well, you may be surprised to hear this. I actually think a lot of it does. I may be in the minority on this because this feels like one of those movies that's going to miss people, but I had a good time with some of this. For one, I really love Daniel Radcliffe as Igor. I think he's perfect for the way they use this role in this movie. And James McAvoy is really perfect for kind of that insane mad scientist doctor, and I think it's wonderfully played. Maybe a little bit too scenery chewing for some, but I actually bought it because of who the character is. So those performances, for one, drew me into the movie. The other thing that draws me in is that relationship really works with them. And that is the key to this film, is Igor and Victor Frankenstein and how they relate to each other. And I thought that worked really, really well. I also felt the movie was very kinetic, never let up. I have very little patience for a movie like this that has boredom in it. And this movie didn't. The action was there, the scenes were there. And in a movie that's about bringing things back to life, it really captured the horror of that, even though it's not a horror film, it's PG-13 and it's more of kind of an action, almost sci-fi thing. But it captured kind of the horror of what that, the toll that would take on your mental state and different things like that. I thought that was captured very well. And I thought overall it was well thought out and well explored. Here's the problem with it, and it's a big one. It's all kind of been there, done that. We've seen Frankenstein movies that play in these exact same themes and roles, and there's not enough new about the way we get there or who these people are that you feel like, oh, I'm discovering something. And I don't know that you necessarily need that in a movie, but it sure is very helpful when you feel like you're on a journey of discovery with the characters rather than just seeing it play out for the 100th time, or let's just say the 20th time. I don't think I've seen 100 Frankenstein movies. To be frank, I've probably only seen 2 or 3. But anyways, overall, Victor Frankenstein was surprisingly good for me. Still not great by any stretch of the imagination, but I love the performances and the energy of the movie enough to give it a B-. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. You can check out more by clicking on the cards up here. We'll get to the best ever challenge here in a bit, by the way. Up here, you'll see links to other videos that have happened here, a way to go to the website, yourmoviefriend.com. You can also donate to the channel if you'd like to do that. Also, if you want to subscribe to my Periscope, or follow my Periscope, I guess I should say, just search for Aaron Dicer. You'll find me there, AARONDICER. And if you want to subscribe to the podcast, iTunes, Stitcher, however you do podcasts, just search for SiftPop. SiftPop is the name of the weekly podcast, which we broadcast live, by the way, if you want to join in for the live audience. All right, on to the best ever challenge. This is where you name the best movie ever in a particular category. Also try to identify my choice. Let's just do it. What is the best Frankenstein movie ever? I already admitted I've only seen a few, but there are several out there. I haven't seen a lot of the classics. But I'm going to have to go with the comedy, right? It's got to be the comedy. So that's enough. Everybody knows the Frankenstein comedy. Take your guess in the comments. First person to guess it right does get a point. Also, let me know your choice as well. If there's other Frankenstein movies I should see to kind of round out my repertoire on seeing this wonderful monster on the screen. As always, I'll give you 5 extra seconds to hit the subscribe button right down in this corner. Just click on the logo.